Hey, welcome to the continuing winemaker series here at Wine of the Month Club, and very excited because I had a visitor today, Julio Basillas.
Yep, from Chile.
From Chile, from
Yep.
Matetic
From Matetic Vineyards, yeah.
Vineyards. Yes. Now you did something very interesting. You pointed to this bottle here, which we featured the wine is the 07.
Yeah, well, it's a beautiful vintage of
Chardonnay.
Chardonnay.
You got what'd you say? You got 90 points on it or something?
90 points, yeah. So it was a very nice vintage of Chardonnay.
Did you make that?
Yeah, we made that with Rodrigo Soto, another winemaker. He used to work with us also.
Okay.
It's a classical Chardonnay from our program, you know.
So how long you been with that winery?
Well, since 2002.
Okay, great. So
Yeah, a lot of time ago. I came here for get some education in the States.
Where'd you go?
I used to work with our consultant in Napa, and then I moved back to Chile for working for the family, for the Matetic family.
Study enology somewhere?
Yeah, I developed my career with them. I
see.
went to States for get more experience, for improve our techniques, and then they offered me a job there, and so now I've been there since 2002 working with them.
And what are you doing here this trip? Are you staying on the West Coast? Are you going to the East Coast? You said
I will stay here in California mainly, and then I move to Texas for a few days, and then I will back to Chile to finish the harvest. Because
yeah, that's right. 6 months difference, right?
Yeah.
So when is the harvest exactly?
Well, we start at the end of February. Made some sparkling. We are producing just a small program of sparkling wines, and then we finished with the Syrah just a few weeks ago. So
I don't think I've had your sparkling. Is it a traditional blend?
It's a traditional blend. It's 50% Chardonnay, 50% Pinot Noir.
Really?
And we are doing that in barrels, and then we are taking the bubble things in bottle, the classical way. But it's just a start. It's a new project for us, and we are learning and doing something classical.
Hey, Aaron, give me a couple bottles that way.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun. To work with that things. And we are learning a lot. Our consultant, Ken. Used to work for Chandon for a long time.
Oh, well, he knows what's going on, right?
Yeah, he knows. So he learned a lot of research for them. So we are doing very, very good stuff.
Well, based on we featured your Chardonnay, and we're going to taste the Pinot Noir today. Both of them classic in versions of what they are. So.
Yeah, are very state-of-the-art wines. And, we put a lot of passion and
now you have a guest house there, right?
Yeah.
For guys like me?
A beautiful hotel.
Good.
Yeah, it's a beautiful hotel and a nice restaurant.
I want to make sure.
Yeah, you have to visit us.
One thing you mentioned too, and we will, was, and this is the first time I've heard this because you have a coastal collection, which we're not tasting today, but that your land contiguously goes from San Antonio district all the way to Casablanca.
Because it's so big, the property is so big. We have a 10,000 branch. So there are, appellation is split in two. In the north, we have Casablanca, looking to the ocean, one side, and the other side of the property in the south is looking to the ocean also, but it's San Antonio. This is why we can play and we can select, specific places for vineyards in San Antonio and in Casablanca.
Very interesting.
Specifically, this wine, this Sauvignon Blanc is produced from San Antonio grapes.
Right, which gorgeous. I had to pick 4 or 5 wines for these videos just to make sure we don't run too long. So I had to pick I think of the most interesting examples. Though all the wines were great, this one has a wonderful herbaceousness to it, some grassy character to it.
It is made it like that. We are using 3 clonal selections for reach that specific, touch into the wine. Clone 242, 1. And 107. And 107 is very specific to have this smell or this herbal touch, this jalapeno bell pepper.
Yeah, you know what? That's good. The nose has definitely got some jalapeno traces in it. But you don't get, of course, the spiciness of jalapeno. But, this to me explains Chilean Sauvignon Blanc because all the white grapes that come from there and what we're experiencing here as Americans that see Chilean wines, this one, it really expresses what I think Chile's about.
Yeah, and we love that thing, that character. And the blend of these different things, spiciness, tropical fruit and herbal notes. Not just pyracinic, and the acidic is beautiful,
The acid levels are great, very refreshing. I'd love to have it with some shellfish.
Yeah, it's perfect, for raw fish,
Boy. We're going to move to this is the Corleo brand, just so we talk about that. Now you also have the EQ brand, which is the one I featured.
Yeah, that's our premium
brand. Okay, when we're in the stores, we're at the market, at a restaurant, we see the Matetic brand. There's the Corleone, which is a very nice wine, and then you've got your EQ premium brand.
Yeah.
And I tasted both Pinot Noirs. Both were great. One had a little more smoke and depth, not depth to it, but it's more smoke. This one's more feminine, but much more Pinot Noir flavors.
Yeah, this is a classical Pinot from our vineyards, and we put a lot of passion. This is a classical Burgundian style Pinot Noir made with our techniques in open top fermenters, cold soak. And we use only the classical, way for rich this Pinot. Only pillage technique, punch downs.
Yes.
No pump overs. Just very fancy, very, very low extraction. So then we move the wine really, really fresh to barrels, French barrels, and we leave it there for 12 or 14 months, depending on the year.
Elegant.
It's very elegant.
And very feminine.
Nice tannin, long finish,
But Pinot Noir is not indigenous, obviously, to Chile, but it's kind of new that they come out. From our standpoint, what we taste all the time, it's only recently in the last couple of years that Pinot Noir from anywhere in South America, including Argentina, has had the Pinot flavors to it.
Because in the old days, everybody wants to have a tremendous wine, and Pinot is so fragile. So you have to be very aware how much extraction you can create with the Pinot Noir. You need to learn about your place,
Right.
where the vines are developing, and it's hard to. It takes time to develop a good Pinot.
What's fun for us, guys on this end that are tasting all the time, is that I see the evolution.
Yeah,
we taste it. We taste through it, and you guys have done a great job with this wine.
Yeah, it takes time learning, and know the place.
Excellent value.
Yeah.
So now we're back to the Coralillo,
Syrah.
and this is the Syrah, which I thought has tons of youth in it still. Look at this color; it was amazing
It's a very dark Syrah.
Yeah, when I poured it in the sink, I'm looking at it going, "Wow, this is amazing!" And the stainless steel is shining through barely.
Yeah, by hands, 2 weeks ago, it looks like that.
Really? I call that wine finger when it gets all
that
there
is
it
for
is.
tasting, for doing that in the tanks. And it's funny because it's dark Syrah, very round style, very spicy, with a beautiful blend of red fruit also.
Wonderful blueberries in that, but the balance is great. There's not too much acid. There's got enough fruit. It's got a lot of life. It's got a lot of life in this wine.
And they have the aging potential is huge.
It has to be.
We open bottles with 12 years old, and they're perfect.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's really fun. I love the nose too, boy. Blueberries and there's some cedar and some smoke.
Yeah, cedar or spiciness, white pepper, juicy acidity.
I'm gonna have to swallow that. I'm not dumping that out.
Yeah.
And now the flagship, gorgeous package.
That's the flagship. That is our icon, and.
Now, how many wines you make? Do you put the Matetic name on? Just this one?
Just one.
So this is it.
Yeah. We are looking to reach the level in a Pinot Noir to have a Matetic.
Yes.
And I think we are reaching that level with this vintage.
I think so. You're
Maybe
really
in the future
close.
you will find, a Matetic Pinot.
This is Syrah. It's an
Syrah.
08.
This is made under biodynamic rules. That means native fermentation with a native or just old-fashioned winemaking. No artificial flavors. Just 20 months in oak.
You said that the winery, it's farmed by organically, and the process is sustainable and
biodynamic. Yeah.
You don't put it on the labels, and you will be putting it on the labels.
We will put that thing on the label right now because we get the Demeter Certification, and that takes a long process.
Yes. Is that an international thing, or is it just for Chile?
It's an international thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Demeter comes from Germany to check all your process, all your paper, all your inputs, and then they give you that standard. And there are only 3 wineries in Chile with that standard.
Wow, really? Wow, that's excellent. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's
wonderful,
a long process.
Wonderful. This has just got so much character, and it seems like it's going to go on forever. Just layers and layers of flavors.
A lot of spiciness.
Is this clones? Is this vineyard selection, barrel selection?
It's a vineyard selection. We grow those vines in like a dry farming vines, very low yields. It's a very specific clone selection, also very classical. 470 clones, very spicy.
Well, it was a pleasure having you here today.
Yeah, thank you.
And we really look forward to some of the things coming out of your quiver out there.
Yeah.
Look forward to having you come again.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity for showing the wines.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah.